I want you to notice this log. Logs that fall in a place like this, I'm looking at the log with everything growing on it. These logs are called nursery logs. And eventually the log will rot and that stuff will probably all just die. But in a place like this, where nature makes use of every available space that it possibly can. And so here's a surface, the log starts rotting, you get some fungus on it, that's going to create a little bit of soft rot. And next thing you know, spores land on it, usually spores before seeds. Ferns grow from spores, not seeds. And so you get ferns growing on it. Well, these ferns will give off organic acids that will help break down the wood some more. And you get these little various grasses growing on it, like you see right here. Over here, I can't tell, is that dollar weed growing on it? The little round dollar weed?
Yes. Yes.
And down, if you go to Corkscrew Swamp, Vonna mentioned that this right here reminds you of Corkscrew Swamp. You will see logs that are laying there like that, and it's hard to see the log because there's so much stuff growing on it. It's a little further south, so it's a little warmer. But that one right there is a great example of a nursery log. Most of them in Corkscrew are no better than that one. Every now and then you'll see one totally covered.
And Jerry, there is the potential back here. I don't know whether it'll happen or not, but we have two logs that have crossed next to some cypress knees, next to a tree, and so there is enough spot there that may collect enough stuff to actually become a tiny island.
A dirt mound.
Yeah, which will then support other growth in the swamp.
In fact, you sort of have that right here.
Good reminder.
You've got a ring of cypress knees, and it's collecting a lot of stuff, and it's starting to build up. And so, but the thing I want you to really notice is nature's very resourceful. David showed me a place yesterday, and I can't hardly wait to show you. And it's a place where, a few weeks ago, y'all went in and cut everything out. The water's flowing better there now and everything. But after just a few weeks, it's beautiful there. Beautiful growth. Nature has a wonderful way of healing itself if we'll allow it to. Now, we're probably making it harder for nature to heal itself than it used to because, one, of invasives. To nature, that may still be healing, but it's going to be a very different habitat than what was here originally. But invasives, it can heal with invasives, it just heals differently. The other things that make it harder for it to heal itself is changing pH of water. There are places, the ocean should have a pH of about 8.2. Now, if you don't remember the pH scale, 7 is neutral, anything above 7 is alkaline, anything below 7 is acid. Well, 8.2 is alkaline. Not terribly strong, but that's what the ocean pH should be. There are mollusks in the ocean that if the pH changes to 8.1, they can't form their shells because the water is less alkaline. Calcium shells can't form in that acidic water for things like mollusks, oysters, etc. And there are areas of the ocean now off the coast of California. The pH through there is 8 to 8.1, not 8.2. And as a result, the shellfishery industry in parts of California are being decimated.